Hey everyone, this is Logan with MinistryTxt.com. I'm going to give you a quick overview of how to use the website. To start off with, we're just going to log in using a fake username that I've created. And once logged in, if you've already subscribed, then you'll be able to see this. If not, you'll see a PayPal button and a paragraph there explaining how to subscribe to the website. And so we're on the main tab right now. And what we're going to look at first is the Manage Users page, because without your users, you can't really send messages out to anyone. So it's really simple to add a user. You just type in their name. Let's say Blake Hamzak, and let's say his telephone number is that, and let's say his provider is Sprint, and then just hit Add User. They're added into the system. Let's add one more. Let's say Camellia, and let's say that's there, and we'll say that they have AT&T, and let's add one more. Let's add Dick Van Dyke, and let's say that's his number, and he has Verizon, and so we'll add Dick Van Dyke. And now when you get ready, you can always, this is the Manage Users page, so you can click on one of their names, and it gives all sorts of information that you can collect about this user. Let's say that his email is idleguy@hotmail.com. You can fill out more information on it, and this can become tedious having to collect information for each user. However, we have just added a new feature that will allow the users to add their own information and to add themselves to the system. So I'll show you more about that in just a little bit. If you wanted to send a message directly to Camellia but not send one out to everyone else, this is where you would do it. And of course, if you get ready to delete someone, maybe they've moved to another state, you can always hit delete and then delete them. But we're going to leave Mr. Dyke in there. So cancel and page. So now let's go to the Manage Groups page. So we're going to add a group. Let's say General. We'll add that group. Let's add a Student Ministry. And then let's add a Staff. So now we have three groups, and let's go ahead and click on the Student Ministry group. Let's put Blake and Camellia inside of the Student Ministry group here. And then let's go to the staff one, and we'll say that Dick Van Dyke's our preacher. So we just want him in there, and then in general, everybody gets that message. So, and let's say that we want to allow users to sign up for and add themselves to these groups. We're going to make them public and make general public, but we're going to leave the staff group as private so that no one else can add themselves. It has to be done from within the account. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you can always delete the account, but that's the basics of how to manage your group. Alright, and now we're on the Send a Text page, and you can see our groups here, and we don't have a message. You can pick the date and time to send the message. So let's go ahead and hit Schedule My Text. Oops, we have to select at least one group. So we're going to go ahead and hit the General and Student Ministry groups. And so we go ahead and we've got our message there, and we pick the time we want to send it out, and you hit Schedule My Text. Your message is now scheduled down here. You can schedule several. You can schedule messages up to a year in advance, and when that time comes, the message will send out to whatever groups you selected. But let's say you made a typo or something, you need to update the information. Let's say and so now you want to send this out to everyone, and you just hold down Control to click and deselect groups. They're going to hit Save Changes, and now instead of sending at 5:30, hope to see everyone Wednesday night, it'll say sorry but services have been canceled due to snow. But we don't actually want to send a message now, so we're just go ahead and hit delete, and that deleted the message. Now we're going to take a look at the message history page. We've obviously not sent out any messages using this accounts, but normally there would be a list of messages that has your time and then the message and what groups it was sent out to. And so this page will populate the more that you use the service. And so now let's go on to the settings page, and you can see your account information in here. And say if your church was First Baptist Glencoe College Ministry, you could make the abbreviation FBCGC. And so, but this is just Jake B. Its default is alert, so just feel free to change that to whatever. And this is the newest feature to MinistryTxt. This is what I was talking about earlier about collecting information. Your users are now able to go to ministrytxt.com/join/your username, and they can add themselves. They just simply put in their name, their phone number, and hit add me. It sends them a 4-digit PIN number, and they enter that PIN number and fill out the information. They're added into the system. There's no more work on your part. It's very simple. And let's say though we don't want to know where they work or their school or their interest. We just want to know what their email address is, their mailing address, and their birthday. So we hit update settings. That's now there. And so what you would do is you would share this link here on Facebook, your website, Twitter. Just paste it everywhere that you can. Members of your church will click on that link. It'll take them up to a web page like this. It'll be whatever you put in the from field on the settings page. But let's go ahead and put in and that's his phone number, and then you're going to hit say Verizon and send me my PIN number. You can use this to share it on Facebook, MySpace, all the different places, but go ahead and hit send my PIN. And they've been sent a 4-digit PIN number, and now they would enter that PIN number in there just like so. They would pick out what groups they wanted to join and then fill out the rest of their information, hit add me, and they would be added into the system. And so now they'll receive updates for those groups. And that's pretty much all there is to using MinistryTxt.com. We hope to be adding more features very soon, and thank you again for all of your support.